What's going on, everybody? Sigourney Jackson here with another episode of Hoop Politics. Appreciate you guys for watching. If you haven't already, hit the like, subscribe, and the notification bell to stay up to date on everything that is Hoop Politics. We are back with another Political Weekends episode. So glad you guys are with us. Today what we're going to be talking about is LiAngelo Ball and how his brothers, Lamelo and Lonzo, are trying to help him get into the NBA and what they actually have to do in order to get it done. So without further ado, let's go and get right into it. For anybody who doesn't know, LiAngelo had recently said in a house tour interview that him and his brothers Lamelo and Lonzo were going to be playing together along with possibly some more Chino Hills former basketball players in the Drew League this summer. This has been a big thing. A lot of people are talking about it. The internet has been going in a frenzy about it because a lot of people never thought that the opportunity would come where all three Ball brothers would get to play again after their dominant run with Chino Hills in a 35-0 perfect season that ended in a state championship in California a couple years back. Now, clearly, the main reason why I believe that they're playing together is because they want to be able to get the opportunity to put more eyes on Jello and so that he can get the opportunity to get into the NBA or at least get with the G League team. This is all a calculated move that LeVar has made. He's always been a genius when it comes to marketing and putting his boys in the best situation to get into the NBA, and this right here is no different. The idea is that he is going to get into the Drew League. Lonzo and LaMelo will be there, so eyes will be on this game and be on them throughout the entire summer season, and Jello, being the better scorer of the three brothers, is going to get the opportunity to put up 20, 30, maybe even 40 points in a couple of different games, and that will maybe change the minds of some scouts to say that he actually is an NBA basketball player. Now, in theory, this all makes sense, but one of the things that we talk about all the times when it comes to hoop politics is it's not always about what you do, but it's about who you do it against. And the flaw in this idea that I think more than anything is that the Drew League just isn't seen in the same light as other leagues are. Yes, there are NBA basketball players who are playing in the Drew League. There are overseas stars who are playing in the Drew League. But when you really get down to it, the Drew League is nothing more than a summer league bump that is being played in the middle of the hood. And that's not to say that there isn't good basketball players out there, but it's not really seen as official basketball. It's not real refs. It's not real under the whistle basketball. I mean, the game has a team and plays in it from time to time and has notoriously played in it. That should give you kind of an idea of the level of basketball that it is. The better idea, I believe, that will really put LiAngelo Ball into the NBA or at least on the G League basketball team is if the Ball brothers found a way to actually get themselves into the TBT. A lot of people have played in the TBT in the past couple of years who have been former NBA draft picks such as Jared Sullinger, DeAndre Kane, ISO Joe, and a slew of others. It's real basketball that's under the whistle, that actually has a real basketball feel to it. You have so many former college alumni basketball teams such as Heard That, which is Marshall University, Boeheim's Army, which is Syracuse, Best Virginia, which is West Virginia, and so many others. It's real coaches, real basketball players, real NBA players, real high-level overseas players. And the main thing more than anything else, it's on national television. It's being played on ESPN, ESPN2 throughout July. So the better idea, in my opinion, would be that they put a team together and try to get into the TBT. And even if LaMelo and Lonzo can't play in it, the fact that there's going to be a triple B basketball team that would be there, where Jello is going to be on a major stage in front of everybody to be seen. He's going to be playing against top-notch competition under the whistle with real coaches, with real everything. That is going to set him up better to be seen in that light that he's trying to be seen in and get into the NBA. And at the very minimum, if he does well, he's going to get the opportunity to go overseas in a high level and be able to put up numbers over there and get the opportunity to come into the NBA through the back door. Another example of that is Mike James, who played in the NBA with the Phoenix Suns for a little bit, got out of the NBA, played in the TBT for a couple of years, played overseas as well, and then recently got onto the team with the Brooklyn Nets on the back end of the season as a backup behind Kyrie Irving. This is a very possible scenario that could happen for Jello because at the end of the day, no matter what anybody thinks, he's always been able to shoot the basketball, and that is top-notch priority in the NBA. If he can continue to stay in shape and take care of his body, work on his IQ, and at least play hard on the defensive end, then he has an opportunity just as much as a lot of other basketball players who are being seen as first round or second round draft picks. So if I were LeVar, if I were the Ball brothers, the Drew League sounds great, but it's just not seen in the same light as it used to be. I would scrap that idea, or I guess play it out. But really what I would look at is getting to the TBT. The TBT is massively growing. You have all different types of basketball players. It's always on ESPN every summer. You're playing for $1 million. It's high stakes, and the Elam ending is an incredible add-on to the basketball game like we've never seen before. And I think that that is really where they need to be at, especially if Gelo is looking to possibly get into the NBA within his career and possibly be able to play on the same team with his brothers. So hopefully you guys liked this video. I hopefully it was really quick. Give it a thumbs up. Comment below. Let me know what you guys think Gelo should be doing or the Ball brothers should be doing to try to get him into the NBA. Subscribe to the channel if you have not already. Follow the Instagram and the Twitter at hoop_politics. And always remember, God's always in control. Peace.